I'm resetting the NHL to a fantasy draft and we'll be selecting an entirely new team. For today's challenge, every player must have a clause in their contract. Once all the choices have been made, we will assemble the lines and simulate through franchise mode with the hopes of winning that Stanley Cup. Well, we've done the inverse of this draft. Now it is time to take on the Santa Claus draft. Let's find out what team we're going to be representing today. It is the Edmonton Oilers. I don't know if I have ever in my life gotten them during a random. There's a good chance that that is blatantly untrue, but I don't remember it. Hold your horses there, Jay Brown. I gave you one final chance and you blew it. So you are not touching my lines. Personally, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say that we get draft pick number 4. I think we're going to have a very high pick, which is probably not going to be the case. 11, okay, that is decently high. Is Kucherov a sniper or a playmaker? I feel like he's a playmaker, and I kind of want a sniper because I feel like they are super important, and I always miss them. The only player I couldn't take here would be Jack Hughes. Rantanen, I took him recently. He is a sniper. He literally is perfect, 4.6, but I'm going to go with Kuch. I think I'm going to give him one more chance. I know Ovechkin's sitting right there, and trust me, I do want to draft Ovi. That's my boy. But Jake Guentzel, redemption arc coming in, and he's going to secure us that cup. Yup, I wanted to get a good goaltender, and there's one right here. Ilya Sorokin, the man who Ovechkin scored his record-breaking goal on. He has a no-movement clause. He's got abilities. He's 90 overall. Say less. All right, well, you know what? He's still here. So maybe he could be the first line. Jake and Bate could be second line, or they could be a combination somehow with Kucherov. I don't know if any of them play center. I don't think so. Loving what I see here, though. A full wall of clauses. You know what? I have an idea. Let's draft Evgeny Malkin for the first line center and play Ovechkin on the first line. All right, now I need a defenseman really bad. We have a few options here. We have Matheson. Actually, you know what? I'm just going with Matheson straight up. The good news is that we have a talented goaltender, which is going to be very beneficial to us. Goss Despair, 86 overall. Offensive defenseman. He's got the modified no trade clause with 3.2. What are we doing here? He still has 5 abilities, eh? That for some reason surprises me, but he could be a second line playmaker with our sniper in Jake and Bake, and that second line could be lethal, so I say we do it. Oh, perfect. You can even sort by has clause. That's what we're doing. We're going to acquire Marcus Pettersson, a lefty defensive defenseman, 4 milli. I'm not sure what our handedness is looking like right now, and I'm not very confident. All right, so I've only drafted left-handed defensemen so far. Good job. Do we have the cap space for him? No, not really. But is that going to stop me from drafting Chris Letang right now? It's not. Actually, fun fact, when I'm recording this video, today is the first day of the NHL playoffs, so that is very exciting. I think we got a lot of good first round matchups. The Dallas-Colorado one, scripted. Like, are you kidding me? To be honest with you, in this situation, I would prefer Rodriguez because he's the same overall, same age, same position, making $750 less, but he does not have a clause in his contract. So we will be going with Boone the Bounty Hunter. Where are my right-handed defender mans at? Is Tyler Myers right-handed? For some reason, I have a feeling that he is. Defensive defenseman, I feel like we got a lot of those. Probably not going to be good for chemistry, but I'm still sending it. Yeah, now that I'm thinking about it, I don't know if there's going to be a lot of inexpensive contracts that don't have clauses. I could have backed us into a wall here. Freddie Gaudreau's on a pretty decent deal. I was about to ask, is there such a thing as a $1 million contract with a clause? And there sure is. We have Yanni Gourde right here, center slash right wing, only 79 in the dot, but again, we don't have a whole lot of options right now. Cap space is running low. I need a non-defensive defenseman who's right-handed on a good contract that also has a clause. Wish me luck. Wow, there's not a lot of options. This is it. I can scroll from top to bottom in a matter of seconds. Ask and you shall receive. Jeff Petrie. Two-way defender, 2.3. He's got 2 clauses, not just 1. It's crazy that this is going to be the last game that I'm ever able to draft Marc-Andre Fleury. And for that reason, I feel like I have to. We have to make this work. 2.1 is manageable. We got Yarncrook here. Modified no trade clause, 82 overall. Decent. Janmark appears to be the cheapest contract. We might have to. I can't lie. Backstrom might be on our team. But this is perfect for us. Janmark at 1.45. 80 overall. Let's go. Never mind. We're big chilling. We got $5 million. 2 players left to draft. And I saw one when I was looking through that last list that I want to take. Let me know if you could think of who it was. All right, you're out of time. It's Tanner Jeannot. 100%. Last, and I'm going to say not least, we have Will Carrier. $2 million bucks. He fits in 80 overall. He's a power forward, which is great right now for us. We're looking a little shaky in the right wing department, but we'll figure it out. Just going to go through our drafted players list here to make sure I did not cheat before we actually jump in. All right, looks good. And for goaltend... Anyway, before I was rudely interrupted by myself, goaltenders, we're all set. Our draft summary looks as such, and to be honest with you, I have no idea what to expect from this team. I don't know. I'll put the lines together and see how I feel. Hello, Mr. Knobloch. I'm here to let you know that I'm hands-off. Other than the fact that I'm not, really. Are you sick in the head? This team is actually foul, except Lambert, I don't know what you're doing down here. But you were not selected. It wants Gensel on the first line, which gives it a +5, +4. But I really want Ovechkin there, even though it drops the second line to a +3. We'll see what happens. I'll move them if I must. Defensively, not super ideal. Petrie and Gostisbehere allegedly hate each other. So what we're going to do is try to move Petrie down here. This is why we don't let Jabroni cook. Tending the goal, we got Ilya Sorokin, 90 overall, backed up by the GOAT himself. Oh, would you look at that? We have 2 GOATs on this team. I will say that Nikita Kucherov gets the most points. I have a feeling this first line's going to go crazy. 111 points. And the team gets 49 wins en route to a playoff run. Let's simulate. I'm going to try to have some conversations right now and see where that gets us. But a lot of the times early in the season doesn't really work, so I'll try again later. Not gonna lie to you, Man of the Riz kind of going crazy right now. First round of conversations and we cooked. We got a +3 on our third line, a +2 for our fourth line, which is awesome. Defensively, this was a +1 before and then 2 zeros. So we now have a +3, a 0, and a +2. Just looking at my watch here, I'm pretty sure it's simulation time. Massive 7-1 win to open up the season against the Winnipeg Jets, and we come back with 2 more wins. The Oilers are on fire early here. I didn't even bother trying to talk to Jake Gensel because he's clearly not going to want to be on the second line, so he's going to tell me to shove it. Definitely not going to jump the gun too early here, but I am liking what I see. This team is really ripping up the show, and on top of that, it's not super early. Like, we're getting into it here. 18-3-1. Is that any good? Well, if it wasn't, how about 20? Oh my goodness, Central Scout, can you not interrupt me, please? While our team is baking in the oven. 22-3-1. Shall we keep going? Sure, why not? This is monumental. Tampa Bay finally humbles us, but holy, what a run. 13 straight wins, I'm counting here. That might be a record for me. This team could take a cold plunge and it would still be the best team I've ever drafted. President's Trophy is looking imminent, which I don't necessarily want, but I mean, hey, I'm not going to be upset. Guys, what is happening? This is actually nuts. I have no idea what's so special about this squadron. We went on a 3-game losing streak and we're still 20 points up in the division. Wow. Saying that Nikita Kucherov's going to get 111 points might have been humble. He's probably gunning towards 130. This should go without saying, but I will not be making any trades at the deadline. I would be stupid to do so. I just want to point this out. At the trade deadline right now, we are 50-10-2 with 102 points. We are in first in the entire league by a landslide. I can't believe we're doing all this just for a first-round exit. It's actually nuts. The real question is, how will this team fare against the post-trade deadline collapse? These are the questions that we must ask ourselves. We might be coming for that Bruins record. No, I don't think so. We are into April, 57 wins. We still got 7 games left, and we're at 60 wins with 4 games remaining. 125 points. For once in my life, I have built the super team. I don't know how I did it, but I did it. 62, can we get 63? Oh my word. If we lose to San Jose in the playoffs after beating them in our last 3 regular season matchups, I might lose it. First in the division, obviously, 129 points, 63 wins on the season. We absolutely got the President's Trophy. There's no way anyone is even getting close. Top 16 teams qualified, so we got that going for us. I do not understand what I'm looking at right now. Alexander Ovechkin has 107 points and led the team. 102 for Malkin, 98 for Kucherov. Did we just like not let up goals? Oh yeah. Tanger had 58 points. We got 51 from Matheson, 31 from Gostisbehere. Good job, guys. Oh yeah. Goaltending cooked. 920 throughout the entirety of the season. That is illegal. How about Fleury's 927, who also played 21 games? 7 shutouts and 3 shutouts, 211, 234. I might vomit. He did have the most wins, not by a lot, only 2 up on Aiden Hill here, but the save percentage goes crazy. Let's play a game. It's Cale Makar. 81 points he had through 82 games. Not gonna happen. He definitely gets more than that. But anyway, Eric Carlson, 79. Morrissey, 72. And your Art Ross winner, Leon Draisaitl. And by the looks of it, he might be the Rocket Richard winner as well. He has 61 tucks. I do see 60 from Nate Dogg. Nope. Draisaitl cleaning up at the awards ceremony. Tanner Jeannot is up there for penalty minutes, which is great. Love to see it. The Sharkies are coming at us with Kyle Connor. Great player. Duchesne and Tom Wilson. They got Holtz, Lowry, and Stankoven. I actually really like that second line. It's not nearly as good as ours, but it's nice. Defensively, they got Pavel with Dobson, Trouba, and Miramonov. We have them there as well. And on top of that, we have a better goalie. This should be an easy win. So it will not be. I'm breaking the rules again today. We're going first 4 games. There is not a chance on this earth that they sweep us. Not happening. When I saw that first loss, I really did start to think. I started to believe that it could happen. But nope, we are now up in the series. Nice. All right, they got us in that first game. Can we get them with the gentleman's sweep? We can. The Mighty Ducks of Anaheim will be our conference semifinal opponent. Oh boy, we're in one here. First of all, Seth Jarvis on the third line. Why? Just put him in place of Robinson. Anyway, they have Larkin, Draisaitl, Marchessault. Their second line is Bazerson, Seguin. Should be Jarvis, but instead it's Robinson. This third line is easily the best in the NHL. No one's coming close to that. Defensively, Forsling and Carlo leading the charge. They got Falk and Grzelcyk. Okay, they're solid defensively for sure. Oh, this is the man who challenged us for the most wins, Aiden Hill. So this could be a series and a half. We have had some more breakthroughs with conversations. I'm so hyped to go look at our chemistry. I don't know that much changed on offense. Patrick Kane bought in, but it didn't go up to a +4, sadly. It's still a 3, which is good. Here's the big change. We have a +4 with Myers and Gostisbehere instead of that dreaded yellow. I'm a fan. First 3 games. Come on, Oilers. They went to 7 in round 1. They've got to be tired. Let's bring it to them early. That's a massive overtime win. Do not do this to me right now. I cannot handle it. Thank you. We are now in a best of 3. Can we take the advantage? Just do it. I don't want to go to 7. I really don't want to do it. Edmonton, boom! In the conference finals, we're taking on the Smashville Predators. I feel like the last team we played was better, which I don't know how I feel about. They got Kirill the Thrill with Verhaeghe and Granlund. Kirby Doc, Roy, and Perron. Interesting. Their bottom 6 is real nice. Dunn and Dumba. Nice. Lane Hudson. That kid's sick, man. White Cloud. And what are we doing here? Why do we got 2 85s on your last pair? Joey Decord tending the goal. Yeah, I could see why they've made it this far. However, unfortunately for them, their journey stops here. First 3 games, everybody knows the rules. Okay, nice. You definitely had me in the first half, not gonna lie. Don't lose this. All right, one more win. One more. 2 more wins. Please, Oilers, I need this. This is the best team I've assembled, and it's not even close. In NHL 25, you guys are the chosen ones. Jeff Petrie breaks the ice. It is 1-0. Good guys. Can we hold that going into the second period? We sure can. Good job, lads. Oh, no, come on. Jason Dickinson, we're going to let him score? All right, we made up for it. You guys are chill. Shots are deadlocked. Yeah, this is just going to be a neck-and-neck series, which I mean, yeah, obviously, it already kind of has been. Can we take the lead into the third? Yes, we can. We need to stop them from scoring early, which they did last time. We can score early. If you guys want to score, I'm totally down with that. Scott Lawton buries one for Smashville. It is back to a 1-goal game. Come on. Come on, Oilers. Play smart here. Shut them down. Because you can. 3 minutes, 2 minutes. Come on. One more game and we're in the Stanley Cup final. Both teams are 11-6, so yeah, we are just mirrors of each other. Game 7, winner of this moves on to the Stanley Cup final. The loser will be golfing. So both sound pretty good, to be honest with you, but I would prefer to move on to the Stanley Cup final. Could we have a scoreless first period? No, we don't. But in the best way possible, because Yanni Gourde buries one. And Jake Gensel scores immediately to start the second. Not gonna lie, boys, I'm liking what I see. Roy scores, and so does Bobby Brink. You have got to be kidding me. We're out shooting them pretty aggressively, or... Yo. Do not. Absolutely do not do this to me right now. Power play, Oilers. No. No. I don't believe it. I genuinely do not believe it. I thought we were up 2-0. What happened? What happened? Can we at least score on the power play? I quit. I actually am done. There's no way. We're never winning. It's impossible. Good job, EA. You have broken me. Stanley Cup Finals between the Pittsburgh Penguins and the Nashville Predators. I'm not doing one game at a time. I don't care. We're simming the whole thing. All right, at least they didn't win. I am now a #1 Nashville hater. We were so close. So close, and yet so far. Nikita Kucherov had his guy. 11 goals, 21 points in 18 games. Malkin, point a game. Ovechkin had 17, so just under. Boone Jenner was playing out of his mind. Yarncrook with 17. Let's go, lad. Can't complain about our defense. Gostisbehere had 11 points. That's decent. Matheson. Like, we didn't really have a crazy offensive decor, and they still produced. Not the happiest about this, I can't lie. Sorokin, 903 save percentage. What happened, sir? Freddie Anderson going to be the winner of the Stanley Cup as a member of the Pittsburgh Penguins. He had a 923 save percentage. Joey Daccord really wasn't doing that well. 908, like, that's good. But, I mean, compared to Freddie, your leader for defensive points in the playoffs is Neil Pionk. Doug the Thug had 15. Good for you. Proud of you. Kirill Kaprizov had 27 points and was a -2. How did we lose to this team? How did we do it? It's really impressive, actually. Let's see. Yeah, Meyer's probably going to get it. It should go to Freddie. Again, goaltender should be receiving the Conn Smythe. He won't. Look at this. Nikita Kucherov is right up there in the mix, and he only had 18 games played. I actually saw something last second, and I'm going in to show you that Sam Reinhart is an absolute menace to society. Sorry, I don't know if that, like, even made sense, but I am just so flustered right now from that loss that I can't even speak. 19 points in 13 games. He had his guy, for sure. Leon Draisaitl, Art Hart combo, no surprises there. EK65 gets to Norris. Wow. Jack Hughes awarded the Lady Bing. Calder goes to Maxime. Wow. Congrats. That's the first I've seen that, I think. Maybe one other time. Hey, yo! The Conn Smythe goes to Neil Pionk. Vezina to Ilya Sorokin. William M. Jennings to Ilya Sorokin. Too bad he didn't play like that in the playoffs when it actually matters. Bill Masterton awarded to Ryan Pulock. Keefe gets the Jack Adams. Sid the Kid with the Selke. Draisaitl with the Lindsay. And he also got the Rocket Richard. Here's your playoff tree. I'm honestly devastated. I really did start to believe that that was the one. Silly me. Shouldn't have done it. Well, subscribe and maybe we'll do it next time. I think that's what it is, right? You guys got to subscribe and then we'll finally win one. It's basic math, really. Set it to W for Wumbo. All right, we tried. We failed. See you next time.